5 covered the events of 9/11 as the world watched in shock. It's a day that many of us remember in vivid detail. But a growing number of Americans have no recollection of 9/11 at all. Many weren't even born yet. Right now, almost every school-aged child in America was born before 9/11. Today, North Kansas City students took time to learn why it's important that we never forget. Our Leslie Aguilar explains.
Right now, almost every school-aged child in America was born after 9/11 happened. Today, North Kansas City students took time to learn about 9/11 and why it's so important that we never forget.
Do you think people in Kansas City were afraid on that day? And startled and shocked? All of those emotions.
How do you teach our nation's most horrific memory to those who only know a post-9/11 world?
That day, it feels so recent that it changed the way we view everything else in history.
Lori Riddler says you do it honestly and gently.
It's a lot to lay on our students.
She had her 5th and 6th grade students read stories written by people who were their age when 9/11 happened. They discussed what surprised them most about the stories, like the dust that covered buildings blocks away from the Twin Towers and the sounds people heard in New Jersey. They looked at a map to understand where this all occurred, but nothing on the internet can answer the most pressing question.
Why did this become reality?
This lesson did not include any nightmarish images from that day, but the students have seen them.
When I saw pictures of after everything went down or a video of when the planes crashed into the Twin Towers, that was probably the scariest thing.
They know the world is different now because of 9/11.
It's a lot safer than what it was before.
Riddler says her students understand the magnitude of that day as best as anyone can.
I think it's just important to honor everyone that died and all the policemen, firefighters. So I think it's just a big day in history.
What's history to these students are vivid memories for many more Americans. But perhaps the children can teach the rest of us something.
If you live your life in fear, then you won't have any fun, and then there's no purpose in living if you don't have fun.
In Gladstone, Leslie Aguilar, KCTV 5 News.